The sound of morning. Mr. Coffee Machine is working. Well, good morning, guys. Something I found out with the bank. Let me grab my coffee. Let me I guess tell you guys a little bit of this, what happened. So on Saturday I went to go deposit the money that I had made in order to purchase that new Freddy glove. Again, just to remind you, for me, whenever I buy myself something like that, that's not really it's more for fun, not necessarily like a gun or something. But anyway, we're back. Got my coffee here. Always gotta make sure I have my coffee. But I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my little bank issue, or I guess it was more or less confusing for me. On Saturday, those of you that know, that I made a little extra money for myself, put a little money, wound up making more, basically I wound up making what I needed to purchase my new Freddy Krueger glove. It's more collectible, it's rare, as I started looking into it and realizing that they're not really easy to find. It's almost nowhere to be found. At least I couldn't find it anywhere other than Amazon, and it's really expensive. For I think a new one was like went up to $300 or something like that. It's really ridiculous. By the way, I would never pay that for one. I just would not. So this time around it was a little bit more, so I sold some stuff just so I can get some extra money, because I didn't want to shell out any of my money right out of my wallet for it. Not something like that for me. Something like what the Freddy glove, that has to be something I make some extra money on the side for. That's not going to be something I'm just going to go right into my own funds and shell it out for something like that. I just won't do it. So that's what I did. Wound up selling some odds and ends of my own stuff at the shop that really didn't mean anything to me anymore. So that's how it was. I look at it as that was meant to be. That's why that vlog was called that. So anyway, I went to the bank to deposit the money on Saturday to make sure I could grab this glove before somebody else grabbed it, because I tell you, talk about just the wrong timing. I'm trying to do all this during Halloween, during October, which is not a good time to be doing this, because a lot of times these people are going to be buying these things up for Halloween. For me, it's something different. It's just the fact of collecting it. But so I deposited the money and made the purchase, and according to all my online statements, all these things are pending. My deposit was pending. So that kind of concerns me when that happens, because then what that is on Amazon's end, or whoever's trying to take the money out so they can send you your product, it shows a decline in your card or your method of payment. So that was what was concerning me. And now, prior to depositing the money, I had cashed a money order there, and they were giving me issues with cashing the money order. This is United States Postal Money Order. So it's like, I'm not understanding that. It's as good as cash. What's the deal? So anyway, I kind of just asked them, hey, is there a problem? What's going on with this money order issue? They said, oh no, they have to run a check because of money order fraud, something like that. So with that in motion, with that incident happening, and then me kind of just like wondering, well, what's going on here? Is it because of just all the things collecting together and pooling up? It was like, my deposit for this thing is pending and all this. So a lot of this was going through my head, not understanding what was really going on. Okay, so I called the bank this morning, Monday morning, called them up, and what I found out is deposits or anything like that that happened over the weekend is during non-working days, and it will not actually what they call a hard post on your online banking statement, so it will just reside as pending. Although your money is there, the money that is there, it's available for you to use. It's just that nothing will actually post as what they call the hard post until a working day, or it could take up to the entire working day, and it won't actually show up until like the end. So yeah, that kind of answered a lot right there. Yeah. Anyway, so lesson live, lesson learn, and for those of you, maybe if you're having the same issues or whatnot, maybe you probably already know all this, but if you do anything like that with your bank, if it's on a weekend, basically don't start panicking until after Monday is passed. Guys, well, I changed up something that I've been doing on the gloves, and what I changed was the pipe. I actually went and got a 1/2-inch pipe right here and used this as the anvil. So the anvil has changed, and so I've been actually just got back from helping out the uncle, and so we had to go to Home Depot and grab some stuff for his project. So I grabbed this length of pipe right here. I already had these right here, so yeah, tried it out. Well, I'm getting out of, had to do a little get-together meeting with the owner of the shop I work at. So leaving his place now. So yeah, had to go out tonight, do some stuff. Figure I'd turn on the camera, show you a little night drive. Just discuss some stuff with at work. So man, they ate at we went out to dinner, went to this place called Taco Del Mar. Man, I tell you, I don't know. It's all right food, but it's definitely well, we won't say anything bad about Taco Del Mar. Not the greatest. That's okay. I was actually surprised that he ate the taco stuff, because usually he doesn't like the tomato and the salsa stuff. But, yeah, I'm working on the Freddy glove. As I was talking about it today, I actually shortened the pipe, or I mean not shortened, well, I used a smaller diameter pipe. I used a 1/2-inch pipe instead of the 3/4. Ironically weird is because the templates say to use a 1/2-inch, or no, a 1-inch pipe. And I went and looked at a 1-inch pipe, and it's, wow, you know, like that's a little, I don't think that wouldn't work. So that's why I bought the 3/4. But even that one is fairly large. But so I kind of, because they're not very expensive, they're like $3 for a length. So that's why I went ahead today and bought the 1/2-inch, which I'm actually liking that a lot better.
that little 1/2-inch piece of pipe. Now I bought it in, I believe I got the 8-inch section of pipe instead of using the what I got, which I think is like a 6, which is not there's not enough room on it to fit both the fingers, both the finger pieces. Which I learned something is how to get them lined up good is you put them back on together, overlapping each other, and hammering it that way together on the pipe. Because if you don't, you're kind of just guessing about it lining up, and then that's when you get the problem with the hinge working, it actually folding, you know, up and down without a problem. So that's a little bit of a difficult thing. So hopefully I seem to have corrected that by putting them together on the pipe and then hammering it. So that seems to kind of go a little bit better. So now the strange thing here, I mentioned this before in a vlog, is this is the road that one of the roads that I walk with the dog, do a little exercise. Today I did not, because I was just kind of helping out with my uncle there, building a little cage for his little garden bed, so the cat doesn't jump in there and do the business in the garden. So we wrapped the garden in chicken wire, and found out that doesn't exactly work out that great. The chicken wire is too flimsy for what we were trying to do. Of course, my plan didn't exactly work, but also it was the thought of, he mentioned he wanted it to be like a box you could lift off of the thing, but that wasn't going to happen once we found out that the chicken wire was not exactly holding. So that's okay. Alright, these cross streets are always scary because you don't know if people are kind of stop when they need to. So I always, even though there's one that you can drive straight on through without needing to stop, I stop briefly just to make sure there's no reason to take a chance. Not in that much of a hurry, right? So, all right, let's get on out of here. Somebody walking in the middle of the road. Look out! There we go. There I am. Well, yeah. It's nightfall. And that's the end of another day. So check out tomorrow's video on the main channel. I think you're gonna like it. It might even make your day.